looks good, Vladimir. I think we're clear to continue. Pull the lever.
Stay clear, Valerie.
Explosion at Chernobyl power plant. We need teams en route. Stat.
I need teams of 2 surveying the area to figure out how to put out the fire. ASAP!
Chief, we have a problem.
And what might that be?
The radioactive energy just makes the fire impossible to put out.
It just keeps multiplying.
Then get busy and clean up the mess.
I need some help over here. They're badly burned. And there's no pulse.
Hey. What happened?
Why did it explode?
Oh, look! The news! They know what to do.
News station 9 at Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Go. We are here live at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. We don't have a confirmed number of casualties yet, but we do know that 2 scientists have died working at the plant that night, along with some EMTs serving on the scene. And we are not aware of the amount of damage this has done at this moment. Back to you, Yashina.
Thank you, Margarita. This just in. We have some news from President Gorbachev. He said there's been an explosion and fire at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, but the reactor is intact. He wants people not to be worried, and there shouldn't be a big problem with nuclear activity.
Hey, look who's awake. How are you feeling?
I don't feel good. My stomach hurts.
You're probably just in shock. Don't worry about it. Do you want to come check your vitals?
Yeah. Let's check your vitals. I'll check your pulse first.
Hey.
Is that?
It has to be radioactive poisoning.
If that's true, then we're about to be a whole lot busier.
Dr. Ivan, come quick. You're going to want to see this.
What is it?
It's a note. It's labeled 2526 April night shift.
I wonder what happened to them.
Flashback.
Bye, guys. I better head off to work now. Bye, Dad. See you later. Love y'all. Love you.
How's your day at school?
It was okay. Hello? Ma'am, there's been an explosion. I need you and your family to get out of here immediately.
What happened?
There's no time to explain. Just get out of here.
What about Dad?
Don't worry about your father. Just get out.
Can we try some music? Guys, this is my favorite song.
Mine too.
Why'd you stop the music?
I didn't.
This just in. An explosion has occurred at the Chernobyl factory. Dangerous radiation could potentially harm surrounding cities. Again, an explosion has occurred at the Chernobyl factory. Dangerous radiation could potentially harm surrounding cities. Get to safety immediately.
I hope Dad's okay.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Was that Dad?
No, that wasn't Dad. He's gone.
End of flashback. One eternity later.
Today marks the 20th anniversary of the world's worst nuclear power plant disaster at Chernobyl. With us today is Nadia Smirnov, a Russian scientist who has studied the radiation levels in and around Chernobyl for the past 20 years.
Thank you so much for being here, Nadia. Could you tell us exactly what Chernobyl and the surrounding areas look like now?
So currently there is a steel dome over reactor number 4 that is hoping to contain all of the radiation that's suspected to be active for the next 20,000 years. And Pripyat, which is the city closest to Chernobyl, where the majority of the population lived, is unfortunately, it is turned into a ghost town overrun by forests and wildlife.
And how has the radiation levels changed since?
So at the time of the reaction, the levels in Chernobyl were 300 SPs, and they have surprisingly come all the way down to 1.2 milli SPs in Chernobyl, and in Pripyat, 0.2.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Could you tell us, do you believe that there's ever a chance of people inhabiting Pripyat and around the Chernobyl again?
We're hoping to open it up to the public in 2011, but we don't think it could be inhabitable for 20,000 more years. so we won't be able to see that.
Wow, that's crazy. See you guys after the commercial break.
The Sprite Holiday Special.
We all know that there's cousin magic, there's holiday music magic, then there's that world when it all comes together. So make it loud for this group that's ready to give you a show.
I see y'all forgot how to call somebody.
Nah, just stay busy.
You know she busy with the glow up. We see you.
You see it? Hey. All right, y'all, here we go. Ready?
Joy to the world.
Joy.
Excuse us.
What is you doing?
Y'all can't use one more member? I mean, like a play cousin.
We got too many already.
All right.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. So, Nadia, what kind of impact did the explosion have on surrounding wildlife?
Well, the explosion caused many deformities such as extra eyes, limbs, heads, and deformed skulls. However, we do not know all of the ecological effects.
What are some of the long-term effects of like radiation exposure?
High counts of thyroid cancer are very, very common, and more genomic studies are currently underway, so we are not fully aware.
Thank you so much, Nadia.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, it's great to see the improvement in Chernobyl.
These are some photos taken immediately after the explosion occurred. The explosion was so large that it could be seen many miles away. The radiation was even detected in places up to 600 miles from the Chernobyl power plant. These pictures were taken just recently, over 30 years after the explosion. Because everyone was evacuated so abruptly, things are still to this day just as they were left in 1986.
Catch my.
Get the door open. That's great. Chernobyl, of the radiation levels. No, that's not what I say. Today marks the 20th anniversary of the world's worst nuclear power plant disaster at Chernobyl power plant. I said power plant twice, didn't I? Today marks the 20th anniversary of the world's worst nuclear power plant disaster. I'm sorry. World's worst nuclear power plant disaster at. I still said it. Of the world's worst nuclear power plant disaster at Chernobyl. Today marks the 20th anniversary of the world's worst nuclear power plant.
Okay. But we are able. We are able to.
Can we turn on the radio?
Oh! I thought they were saying, I wonder about Dad. No. After the radio goes off, we said, like, I hope Dad's okay.
Oh! Okay.